Hello, I'm Ozvox, and today I'm going to be talking about how AssetCraft Survival will work. Now, AssetCraft Survival is a survival multiplayer server, an SMP. This is very similar to Hermitcraft, so if you haven't seen Hermitcraft, you should go check it out, it's great. But this is going to be basically that, with a couple added rules and a couple taken away. Now, what's different about AssetCraft Survival and Hermitcraft, one thing that's different is that there's going to be ranks. Now, these ranks can fluctuate, so like first rank will be normal, so everyone's normal, but then once someone gets iron armor, that person is going to rank up. But then if everyone gets iron armor, then normal rank is going to move up so that iron armor is normal rank. And I'm gonna have it so that everyone that goes over, like, there's gonna be, so let's say there's normal, and then there's going to be a like special, and then a VIP, let's just say. Then whoever gets to VIP will get a prize. Now that's hard. You'd think that'd be easy because you just have to get diamond armor, for example, but that'd be really hard because if everyone tries to get it, everyone will get iron armor, which means that then iron armor is normal, which means that you getting diamond armor will only be you getting special. Those aren't the rank names. I'm still figuring that out, but that's how the ranks will work. Now, there's going to be a couple different things. So there's going to be a couple plugins on the server. It's going to be mostly vanilla. The only plugin that actually makes any difference will be the Silk Spawners plugin, which basically means that you can, if you have Silk Touch, you can mine a spawner. So that's going to be the only difference. And you can have invisible item frames, and the armor stands, you can have armor stands with arms. That's basically all the changes, and we'll let you know in the announcements channel if anything else happens. Now, we have a Discord for this, but the Discord is more behind the scenes, so we won't be talking about it much. But this video is for you guys, my viewers, and people wanting to not read the rules, but still wanting to play on the server. So, yeah, so I need to talk about these. So now let's get into the rules. So, first off, I make the judgment and the consequences. If they can't handle it themselves, it's like, let's say person A went and like put a TNT on person B's base and then lit it for a prank or something. Like person B walked over a pressure plate and it blew up. And let's say that person B is really mad about that because he lost stuff or something. And person A thinks it was funny and they can't sort it out themselves. Then I'm gonna have to come in and I'm gonna say what the consequences are. Now, basically, some examples of consequences are, so like person A blew up person B's base. Well, now person B can blow up person A's base. Just easiest one to do, just do it back to the other person. Easy. That one I'm probably going to use the most. But then there's temporary ban. Probably not going to use it that much. Lose items. So like the person B can go into person A's base and just take a couple items to fix up their base and then they're good. Then this one's a little extreme, probably not going to use it, but person A this will happen like if person A destroyed the whole entirety of person B's base, I'm going to delete their base and delete their chests and kill them, so then they have to restart all over again and no one can help them because, you know, why would anyone help someone that just destroyed the other team's base? Give an IOU. Now that means like person A gives person B an IOU. Now an IOU can be used for anything. It can be used for like, hey, remember this IOU that you gave me? I want it back now. I want you to give me an hour of your time to do this. It can be anything. So IOUs, those are I'm going to be using a lot too because it can be anything. They're very versatile. They're good. help out the person for a certain period of time. That's the last one. Now those are the consequences. That was a little long. There's probably going to be different ones, but those are just examples so that you guys know. But rules. Don't be mean. This one's kind of just a general rule. Use your best judgment for this. Please, just like, don't be a bully. Don't, just don't be mean. I mean, that one's not really a solid rock stone rule. It's just, I needed it up there. 2, respect other people's builds. So you can't don't destroy other people's hard work. As a prank, it's okay as long as you know that that person is okay with you doing it, and you know that you're just having fun. Do not kill anyone on purpose to take their items or destroy their items. As a prank, once again, as a prank, it's okay, blah blah blah. Do not steal other people's items. If you want something, ask in the Discord, ask in chat, or ask on a sign at their base. If you think the other person, like you're close friends, and you think that they won't matter, like they won't care, sorry, then it's fine, you could just take it, but you need to make sure they don't care, and if they do care, you need to give them back the items. So make sure to keep your building and typing appropriate, so don't do anything inappropriate, so like, you know what I mean when I say that. But anyways, no spoilers. So if you go to someone else's base, this is more strictly for YouTube. So like if person A goes to person B's base and person B is on YouTube and person A is on YouTube, person A needs to ask person B if they can come to their base to see their base, because person B might not be done, like might not be uploading the video till like another 2 days, and person A might be just finishing their video. So yeah, no, you can't use hacks, so that one will not be tolerated. That one will be a temporary ban. No questions asked, no hacks, no duplication glitches, so don't use any duplication glitches. Okay, that one again is going to be a temporary ban, because I don't want someone to use a duplication glitch that takes out the fun of the game. Yes, duplication glitches are part of the game, but still, those are just bugs, no duplication glitches. Don't tell anyone the IP that isn't on the server. So this one is so that you guys, my viewers, don't come on the server. So don't tell anyone the IP, because I still don't know if it's going to be a Realms or an Aternos. Probably Aternos, but I don't know. Now, this Discord server is behind the scenes, therefore you cannot talk about it. That one's a rule for YouTube once again. So the Discord server, I'm telling you that there is one right now, so you guys aren't confused when we type like, hey, call and chat or something like that. Okay? But this Discord server is behind the scenes. You guys don't have to worry about it. You're not missing out. And remember, this server is just for fun. That's rule number 12. Now, video rules. These ones you guys don't really need to know, but people watching this so that they don't have to read the rules will have to know. So I'll go over them very quickly. Video rules. Number 1, format. Name videos with the format of AssetCraft Survival series episode. So basically, this is just how you're gonna see the video. Okay, so you'll see the title basically like that, except the part before the straight line, you can change it to whatever you want. You'll see it on there. Make your thumbnail relevant to the content, so don't be like, don't clickbait, please. Don't clickbait. When using a thumbnail, please refrain from using any overly copyrighted material. So like, if like 5 other people used it already, don't use it, you know. And don't include profanity or discriminatory. Now, content, don't use copyrighted music. Don't really mention or show the Discord. It's more don't show the Discord. I mean, you can mention it, just don't show the Discord, because it's behind the scenes. Keep AssetCraft Survival server content, like, don't make it super long or super short. Don't include profanity in your videos. do not include discrimination in your videos. Keep all content appropriate, and for the time being, we are not going to live stream. I'm sorry, but if there's some ill-mannered trash talk in the chat and someone's streaming, like, we know that it's just for fun, but you guys might not, so right now, no streaming. Sorry, maybe season 2. Or maybe season 1 if I get enough subscribers and other people get enough subscribers and likes. I might be able to stream season 1, but right now it's no. So anyways, please subscribe. Anyways, make sure your AssetCraft videos have the AssetCraft server as the focus of the content. So don't title it AssetCraft, do like a little part of AssetCraft, and then go on Hypixel and play Bed Wars, for example. So AssetCraft Survival needs to be the focus of it. And remember, the SMP is just for fun. Okay, we're just having fun on here. So don't be super mean, don't get super mad. It's just for fun. Okay? And also, moderators, aka me, and YouTube people have right to take action if anything similar occurs. Now, war rules. These are war rules. Now, these rules only apply to people who have signed up to war. That's rule number 1. Okay, so this one, you can't steal stuff from the player's main base, although you can steal stuff from their war base. Now, by the way, these rules, so when there is going to be a war happening, but when that war is going to be happening on the server, anyone who signs up now is obliged to the war rules. Okay, so the general rules don't apply to them, only the war rules. I mean, the general rules still apply, it's just any of them. For example, you can't steal stuff, period. That rule is overwritten by the war rules of you can't steal stuff, but only from their war base. Get it? So basically that. You can't destroy a player's main base, but if it's a war base, you can. You can't kill people unless they're on the battlefield and the battle has started. So that's PvP. You can trap the person and kill them before it has started, but only trap. So you can't PvP them to death, okay? You can't bow them, you can't sword them, you can't axe them. You can't PvP them. It has to strictly be a trap, okay? You can't take anything war related and bring it to your base for safekeeping. So all war items have to stay in a war building. When a war team wins the war, the winning team can take all the winnings of the war. This includes chests of stuff from both teams at their war base, and also the items that anyone in the war was wearing. So, and keep in mind, you need to talk to your team to split the winnings evenly. So this brings us to war number 6. Once you bring something into the war, you can't take it back out until said war has ended. So if I go into the battlefield and put my netherite gear on and like I'm super OP, if I lose the war, that netherite armor ain't mine. I can't take it back. It's the winning team's. Okay? So that's big. Now, you can't store anything war related in your ender chest. Now, this is just so that people don't shulker box ender chests, and then there's no point in trying to have fun and steal stuff, you know? So you need to know ender chest, and that's also why you can't bring it into a base, because you can't steal stuff from the player's main base, as you heard in rule number 2. So, you have everything war related has to stay in the war base. And your war base can't be your main base. Okay? Or a base. War base is strictly war base. Now, last rule. Remember, this is all for fun. Once again, the war is just for fun. Nothing personal, okay? It's just for fun. Just for content. Now, I'm going to read a couple announcements. Now, FFPGamer is ahead of video/recording and resource packs and maps and all that stuff. All the server IP and like server map, all that stuff is FFPGamer. So we're kind of like co-partners. I'm the main partner, but but he's in charge of that stuff. Now, please leave him, now biomes. You can comment down below if you guys want to see a certain biome in it, and I'll put it in to the biome voting, but we are having a vote right now of biomes. So what biome you want to have on the server, please put it in biome voting or in the comments down below. Okay, and then there's a speedrun challenge. Now, when the server launches, everyone who can get on will get on to chill one call, so I can go over the rules and like go over the prize and all that stuff, and where people want to build their bases and all that stuff. Then the speedrun will start. Anyone who isn't doing the speedrun has to log off. I'm sorry, but you have to log off so that the speedrun can be done without any further lag. Now, the speedrun is going to be made in teams. It can be a team of 1, it can be a team of 5, okay? It'll be made in teams. Whichever team gets the the end achievement first wins a prize. Now this prize, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it can range from full diamond armor to simply a stack of dirt, okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but it's going to be good. It's worth it. So anyone who wants to try to speedrun, please do. Just get on at the time. Now, talking about times, this server will start on the 19th to 20th Eastern Time. Now, I want you guys to put down a time, not my viewers. I want people watching this to not, so that they don't have to read the rules. Please put down a time in the vote channel, so that you guys can, so that I know what times you can do it. Even if it's any time on those 2 days, write that down so that I know, okay? Just so that the most people can be on to play, to do the speedrun, okay? So please, write that down. We're closing in on the date where it's gonna start, okay? So write it down, okay? Anyways, I'll go over the members now. So, Arpike1 is member. By the way, this is alphabetically, that's why I'm not first. Obviously, I'd be first, but it's alphabetically. So, Arpike1, Bedman135, Chusand, Necromable, FFPGamer, LGDPQGamer, Lilucats, Ozvox, Shadow King 4444, and the Awesome A. Now, there will be other players added, like Lion Master, for example. He's going to be added if he wants to join, and people can get added and taken off. This is also fluctuating, okay? So people can leave mid-season, all good. People can join mid-season, once again, all good. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We will post the server IP on the server IP Discord channel on when we decide the server IP, okay? And by the way, if it is an Aternos server, I will give you guys the code to an Aternos account, so that you guys can start the server, but you guys can only start the server, okay? I'm not going to make it so you guys can make yourself op or stuff like that. You guys can only start the server. I will be the only person opt, so that I can give out prizes and stuff and things like that. And once the server gets progresses on, I'll take off my op, but for the beginning, so that people know this place is where they're gonna build their thing, I'm opt and things like that. For the beginning, I'm gonna be opt, and don't worry, I'm not gonna use it, and you guys will see me because I'm mostly gonna do uncut, okay? So you guys will see me if I use the op for bad things. So that's my regulation. And yeah, there's server suggestions. If you have any suggested plugins or things like that you want to suggest in the server suggestions, please write it down in that channel for the server. Please write it down in that channel. And yeah, one more very important rule. This one's not written down, but it's a very important rule. If someone's on a recording channel and recording, do not join. unless they're okay with it, okay? Don't spoil their recording. So if they're on recording, don't go on to their recording, okay? That's like a big rule, because if someone's like fighting the Ender Dragon, they can't just cut out that part because they're fighting the Ender Dragon. Like, they can't just cut it out, you know? So don't go on to that. And yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions, comment down below or tell me in the chat. I have notifications on for the SMP, so anything you send, I will know that you sent it. So you don't have to do @AlsoFox. I will just know no matter what, okay? And don't abuse the ats, okay? So don't spam also. But this is more Discord rules, you know, rules of thumb that, you know, everyone knows, obviously, you know? But I need to say them anyways, but yeah, okay? So, thanks for watching this video. The first episode of the AssetCraft Survival will probably be coming out on Monday or Tuesday. Depends which day I record it on. And yeah, please subscribe. Once again, please subscribe. And if it's a little laggy, that's a combination of Aternos and my Wi-Fi. So subscribing would help me a lot with getting better Wi-Fi. But yeah, goodbye.